Someone had a wood stove. Wow. This could keep you going for a long time. As always, Marauders, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please hit the like, please subscribe, share the video, and as always, comment. Thank you. As promised, I'm going to show you the rest of the trees being cut. I don't know if there was over 30 in this area, but you'll see the rest of them in this video. And 2 minutes into this video, you're going to see I'm frustrated and done with trying to use wedges and force trees, fighting the wind. Please watch the trees as I pull the truck in. You can see the wind blowing the trees around. I got tired of fighting the wind and using wedges, and I brought in a game changer, a Peterbilt dump truck from work. The last 4 months I've cut down over 200 trees on my property. You've seen some of those. I wanted to show you all of the big trees, the last trees I had to cut down, and this video finishes off that promise I made to you. When I started this, I was concerned about two things. After I posted the pine tree cleanup, I think in March, I had to have a quarter zone shot in each one of my knees. They were just grinding, and it was really painful to walk. So I was concerned, would my knees hold up to finish the project with the quarter zone last? And it barely did. I just made it. Starting to have problems with one of my knees, which may affect my off-road riding and my yard work. Second thing I was worried about, would the tractor hold up? This was a lot of lumber to move. It is not an industrial machine. I would say it's a medium-duty residential machine, and I was concerned it would break during the process of moving these trees. The tractor did not let me down, and as you can see, I did get more proficient using the grapple. When my parents died 12 years ago, we purchased twin Peterbilt dump trucks to replace our older Ford trucks, and we named them after my parents, Pat and Rosemary. And really, I brought this truck in yesterday. It was a game changer. No more struggling with wedges, trying to make a tree fall in the opposite direction of its lean, or 90 degrees to its lean. Hooking the chain up to this truck, pulling the chain somewhat taut. It seems even the weight of the chain is enough to take a 50-foot tree with a slight lean away from where I want it to go and pull it to where it needs to fall. So it's kind of nice. This is probably the last time in my lifetime that I'm going to be cutting mass trees down like this again. And it's kind of nice to know that my parents are with me in some way, watching over me, because one viewer commented that it seems like you're cautious with the chainsaw. You got to be more confident with it. I'm confident in the chainsaw. I'm less confident in my abilities of where these trees are going to fall, and I've really struggled with the wedges. So I brought a shotgun to a gunfight, and I don't know, 50,000 pounds kind of changed the game, and it's made it, I feel, much safer to pull these trees down. This tree is headed right towards my old growth pines. I lie awake at night thinking about this tree. So that's where it's tipped towards my pines. I don't want that to happen. Let's see if we can bring this down. These three trees are leaning in the direction I want them to lean, to fall in the middle of this clearing. So I'm not going to chain it to the dump truck. wanted to give you a little bit of perspective of how much material I moved in the last day and a half. If someone had a wood stove, wow, this could keep you going for a long time. I was worried that the tractor was going to break. I did have some O-rings on the third function that I had to replace and tighten. That seems to be the weak link in the loader system. Here's a smaller pile. The Peterbilt really changed the safety aspect for me. When I got the Peterbilt, I really felt much more comfortable having trees that were leaning one way or the other tethered on that Peterbilt. Once you lock the air brakes, that thing I think is 25 tons. It's not moving either direction. I mean, a tough day. I was worried about getting injured in this process. The chainsaw or tree tractor chain, and I know it's going to sound funny to a lot of you. In a way, I thought my parents were here while I was doing this, and the truck was a large part of that. I'd say this is a win. It was a lot of work and a hell of a workout. My body's feeling it today, but this was a big win. Marauders, welcome back to the channel. If you like this video, please hit a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, and comment. Love comments. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Hope you enjoy the video. If you ride motorsports, please wear a helmet, and for your safety and set an example for others. Please stay healthy during this pandemic. Let's respect each other's opinion and understand that we have a right to disagree, but eventually we need to compromise. And I'm done cutting trees down. I'm worn out. I hope to see you on the trail. Thank you for watching. God bless. Look at the pattern it does underneath the bark. Almost like artwork.